people develop as people over a duration of time. Just because you're straight at one point doesn't mean you can't change in the future. Exploring your sexuality. Like, how are you supposed to explore your sexuality if you're going to be having labels on you? Let people experience things. Let people be experimental. Isn't a lot of people's like awakenings for shit like this because they were experimental? Like, it's totally fine if you're experimental and then you don't like it and you know, that's it. Now you know you don't like it. Like, and it's also fine if you experiment, you like it, and then like you continue. Like, bro, this one is by Maria. Hello, mister. Since you're an alpha top boy full of riz, well, you're damn fucking right. I need your help. I have this friend that confessed to me long ago, and since we're both young at that time, I decided to reject him, even though I felt the same. As time passed, I grew to like him even more, but at the time I was about to tell him my feelings, confess that he's gay. I didn't get to tell him how I feel, because now I knew that he doesn't like me anymore, and I'm not even on the range of people that he might like because I'm a girl. Even if I want to move on, my feelings kept on growing because we're best friends now and probably spend more time with each other than any of our other friends. What should I do? Should I stop pursuing him, or is there hope for me? All right, first of all, let's tackle the first part where you said you liked them and they asked you out, but you rejected them because you felt like you were young. You felt the same. You wanted to be in a relationship with them, but you felt like it wasn't the right time, so you rejected them. The fact that you said this, you know, makes me think that you hold this to some sort of esteem, right? So just know, if this person has confessed that they're gay now, they probably didn't know or realize have their gay awakening yet at the time that they confessed to you, obviously. So I think it would be way more hurtful for you to be in a relationship with them and then they have the gay awakening while they're in a relationship with you, and then you have to break up because they realize that they're gay. When you think about that, that's a way worse way for it to go down, okay? Don't think that because that you rejected it, they became gay or something, right? I know you probably don't think that, but I'm just saying like all the possibilities just now. Don't think that, because I'm pretty sure they were already gay. They just didn't realize yet, right? People take a long time to realize these things. And maybe, you know, maybe they're not even gay. Maybe they're like interested in both. You don't know. People change their preferences over time, right? People develop as people over a duration of time. Just because you're straight at one point doesn't mean you can't change in the future. You know what I mean? And it goes vice versa too. But just because that's the case, that doesn't mean that you should pursue them. Like, I haven't gotten to the second part yet. That doesn't mean that you should pursue them in the hope that they will stop being gay or something, okay? Because that's dumb. That's really stupid. What I would ask though is, you know, there's a lot of factors that I have to assume of what you said. Like, they said they're gay. If they've just said that they're gay, they're very fresh into, you know, they're very fresh into... It's not how it works, fam. It's not how what works. What do you mean? People's preferences do change over time. That does happen. I've seen it happen. Like, just because that you... Oh, you mean... Oh, okay. Sorry. I was gonna say, yeah. Because, yeah, just because you say that, like, oh, I'm into, like, what was it called? Heterosexual relationships? You know, at one point, doesn't mean that you're into that for the rest of your life. And then when you switch back, like, if you go back to being like heterosexual again, that doesn't mean that you were like a fake gay. You know what I mean? That's like stupid. I think people who think like that are absolutely ridiculous. Like, bro, that is so fucking dumb. You can't be a fake gay. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's so stupid. Yeah, exactly. Exploring your sexuality. Like, how are you supposed to explore your sexuality if you're gonna be having labels on you? And why is it that a community that is so, like, supposed to be so accepting seems to do a lot of that? They seem to put a lot of labels on people. Why is that? What is this weird double standard? I see it so much, man. It pisses me off. It's like, bro, let people experience things. Let people be experimental. Isn't a lot of people's, like, awakenings for shit like this because they were experimental? Like, it's totally fine if you're experimental and then you don't like it and you know, that's it. Now you know you don't like it. Like, and it's also fine if you experiment, you like it, and then like you continue. Like, bro, I don't know. Yeah, gatekeeping is the right word. That's the one. Bro, I don't know what the fuck's up with that. It pisses me off so much, man. Anyway, I'm not by the way, I'm not mad at you, Maria. I was saying like as a general thing. Yeah, what should I do? Should I stop pursuing him, or is there hope for me? So here's the thing. Yes, there could potentially be hope for you. However, you could say that for literally anything, right? Anything. The only reason I say there could be hope for you is because that if they have just, you know, started to say that they're gay, they're coming out as gay, you know, it's very new. And maybe they aren't just gay. Maybe they like both, you know? But let them figure that out themselves. Don't hang up on it yourself. Don't think, oh, they will. For sure. They will eventually realize that they like both. Or maybe that, you know, let them figure it out. Don't try to push it. Don't try to pursue it. I know it's hard, and I know that it sucks. This situation sucks, okay? It really does suck. And I know you're not trying to be mean or rude about this question, okay? I totally get it, right? But you have to move on from it. Just know, like I said before, this at the beginning, you rejecting them, if they figured out that they've had their like gay awakening or whatever, it was probably going to happen anyway, even if you didn't reject them. So yeah, seriously, just try to move on as best you can. I know it's hard. I know the situation sucks balls, man. It really does suck. But there's plenty more people on Earth, and, you know, at least you have a really good friend, right? At least you have a good friend. And I know people, like, will be like, oh, friend zone XD Lamal, but I'd rather have a good friend than no one at all.